ST01 Starter Deck Heroic Beginnings. As the name implies, this is going to be the first ever Gundam starter deck along with 3 others, but today we're going to talk about mainly this one, take a look at what the cards are inside, as well as if you are looking to get into the Gundam card game, going to be showing you guys how to make a budget build and learn everything you need to know on how to play this deck and how it works.
Here it is, guys, the beginning of the Gundam card game. Starter Deck 1, Heroic Beginnings. Let's just check this out. I'm really excited to give this game a try. Artworks look magnificent, amazing, and let's check out what we got inside the box. Okay, so as usual, pretty much like basic, pamphlet, play mat, teaching you how to play the card game. There's a deck itself, and then each deck comes with that plus a bonus pack, which is like a foil upgrade of certain cards inside the deck as well. Kind of like a pre-release pack almost. But let's go right into it and check this out. Of course, we're gonna begin everything with the original OG Gundam RX-78 for sure. Very nice textures. Love the card right at the front right here. So we get 2 copies of each of these LR cards. LR cards are equivalent to super rare cards for those who play other like Bandai card games. We also have Gundam Aerial Permit Score 6. I never watched the show yet, but maybe I should give it a try now and watch. I love the coloring on this. The rainbow background, galaxy and all that. This looks really cool. Looks really awesome. I guess by combining one of their more recent series, not like the most recent, but like kind of like their newer series with the original first series is pretty neat as well. So yeah, I get 2 copies of these. I think everything else in the starter deck you get 4 copies of, but we'll find out as we go. We got Gundam, MA form, yeah, so that's 4, which is a common. Gun cannon, 4 of. Gun tank. I wonder if there's any other foil cards. Got GM, just a generic. We got Gundam Aerial bit on form, 4 copies of that as well. Demi Trainer, which is like the blocker, the 1-cost blocker of the deck. So what? The 2-cost blocker of the deck as well. And then here we are with the pilot cards, Amuro Ray, which is the card that you want to link together or pair together specifically, and you get the link effect with Gundam specifically as well. So 4 copies of that. We got Soletta, which is the pilot of Gundam Aerial, and you want to of course pair and link together with it. And then we have Thoroughly Damaged, which is a command card as well as a pilot card at the same time, because it does provide stats right here with a pilot effect, Hayato, which is what the pilot name is called, or the character. And then we have, oh, do we only have 3 of these, or were they stuck together? Huh, interesting. Wonder, oh, okay. Is that how it is? We only got 3 copies of this in the deck? I thought you were supposed to get 4. I don't know. Maybe they're stuck together or something. We'll find out. Kai's Resolve. Looks like we only got 3 of these too. So maybe they only come by 3s. I thought they would come by 4s or maybe 2s. But Unforeseen Incident. And we got White Base, which lets you play out tokens. 3 copies of this as well. Yeah, I never read the contents of the deck just yet, so I don't know how many copies you're supposed to have. But I guess... okay, 3. Well, normally in this card game, you want to have like 4 of each every card, so you have like a play set. The resource cards here, and then we have the EX base, EX resource, Gundam, gun cannon, gun tank, and oh, kind of like damage counters, which is kind of neat. Okay, that's pretty cool. This is nice. This is a nice touch. I didn't expect to get one of those. So here comes the bonus pack with pretty much like a, yeah, foil upgrade of a specific card in the deck itself. Ideally you want to get the LR card at the front, but looks like here we have the Gundam Aerial bit on form. Card stock and quality feels amazing. This is just like really nice gloss on top of it as well. So yeah, as always, generally for those who know, we want to get a second copy of a deck just because we only have 2 LR cards, as well as like a couple of other cards that we went through earlier just now that only has like 3 copies of each. So you want to make sure you get your playset, and the easiest is actually just to, I like to just get another extra deck for convenience, so then I guarantee my playsets. If you guys can also get like singles, which will be even more budget friendly if any at your local game stores open the single cards, which you probably end up paying less by gathering those playsets. But here, let's see and take a look. One of the things, the other reasons why I'm opening another one as well is because every deck out there has a potential to become a god deck. And what a god deck is actually is all the cards inside the box or inside the deck are going to be foiled, which is absolutely insane. Gotta get super lucky with that, and doesn't look like it we got here, but yeah, so quickly just skimming through, same cards all over again, and just double checking. Yeah, so we only got 2 Unforeseen Incident, 3 Kais, I believe, and 3 Thoroughly Damaged. So yeah, I guess makes sense to get the second copy of Starter Deck, so we can go for the budget build later on. But of course, there's also another pack, Heroic Beginnings here, the bonus pack itself. Let's see what we can get here. Ooh, we got Gundam MA form. Okay, pretty nice as well. Wow, looks fantastic, honestly, these cards.
Like I mentioned earlier, I generally recommend getting 2 copies of each starter deck to ensure that you can get a playset of every single card that you need in order to optimize your budget build. The theme of this starter deck features the original OG Gundam RX-78, as well as a newer character, Aerial Gundam. By taking down the opponent's units on their side of the board, you control the momentum of the game and find opportunities to attack into their shield and their bases. Overall, a very well-rounded deck that slightly leans towards the attacking playstyle, so let's show you guys the current budget build that I recommend. The starter deck has level 1 cards that you can play out for a cost of 1 resource, and they also have blocker. Now, I generally actually don't recommend playing any of these level 1 cards because you want to focus on ramping up into your higher level units so that you can then have better stats to achieve your win condition by start attacking into your opponents. So to begin with the level 2 cards, I'm running 3 copies of GM, which is a vanilla unit that has 2 attack and 2 health. As for the other level 2 unit, I'm running 4 copies of Zwart, which is our main blocker of the deck, but also a decent attacker since it has 3 AP. For level 3s, I'm running 4 copies of Gun Tank, which can rest the opponent's unit that has 2 or less HP. We can also potentially link it together with Hayato. And for the other level 3, I'm running 3 copies of Gun Cannon, which has 2 AP and 4 HP. It can also link with the Pilot Kai, but just a heads up, I'm not playing any copies of that card in this current version of the build. Level 4 is the main star of the deck, which you definitely want to run 4 copies of Gundam RX-78-2. It has the ability of Repair 2, so it can heal health on itself at the end of your turn. And while it's paired, you get to give all of your units extra 1 AP during your turn. Ideally, you want to link with Amuro Ray so you can go for crazy combinations as you rest the opponent's units and also attack over them and repair yourself all at the same time. For the other level 4, I'm running 4 copies of Aerial Gundam Bit on Form. It's a vanilla with decent stats, and we ideally want to link it together with Soletta. Level 5s for the other main boss card that I'm running in the deck will be Aerial Gundam Permit Score 6. It has the ability, when it's paired, you get to choose one opponent's unit that is level 5 or lower, and it gets -5 AP during the turn. This is great for you to take down the opponent's units as you take no damage during the course of that battle. And since it is Aerial Gundam, we also want to link it with Soletta as well. For the other level 5, I'm running 4 copies of Gundam MA form. When you pair it with any white base team pilot, you get to draw a card, and you also get to link with Amuro Ray. Speaking of Amuro Ray, that's it for all of our Gundam units, and now let's begin talking about our pilots, which I'm running 4 copies of Amuro Ray himself. Providing your units extra 2 AP and 1 HP, when you pair, you also get to rest the opponent's units with 5 or less HP on their side. And it's exactly the combo piece that helps you take down the opponent's units to maintain board advantage. As for the other pilot, 4 copies of Soletta, just to hopefully try to link it with Aerial Gundam as much as possible. And by attacking with the unit that is paired to it, you get to set one of your resources as active so that it can potentially play even more cards. That's it for our main pilots. Now let's talk about command cards, which got 4 copies of Hayato. Command cards are like spell cards from other games that give you instant effects. But other than just being a command card, Hayato itself is also a pilot card, so that you can pair it together with other units that you have. And for the other command card that I'm running are 2 copies of Unforeseen Incident. Its effect gives one of your opponent's units -3 AP for the turn. But different to Hayato, where this card cannot be used as a pilot, it has the ability to be used during the action step and timing to surprise your opponents. That's it for command cards. Now let's talk about base cards, which I'm running 4 copies of White Base. You generally want to play base cards after your EX base has been taken down because it provides you an extra layer of health and defense before your opponents can begin attacking into your shield. White base can deploy token cards to your side of the field once per turn by expending 2 resource cards. If you have no units, you can deploy a Gundam that has 3 attack and 3 HP. If you have at least 1 unit, you can deploy a gun cannon with 2 attack and 2 HP. And if you have more than 2 units, you can only deploy a gun tank that has 1 attack and 1 HP. As for the other base card, I got 2 copies of School of Technology, which provides all of our Link units additional AP by resting it during the main phase. And that's it for the budget deck build for Heroic Beginnings. If you guys want to see even more Gundam content on this channel, make sure to subscribe and turn on the notification bell to stay tuned. If you want to support me and the channel even further, make sure to grab the first assembly collection on the AVAULT store right now, which has all the essential TCG accessories that you need to get started. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. You guys have a great day, great night, wherever you are. See you next video, and this is AVAULT signing out.